English, English, English. Everyone wants to become fluent in this language. Everyone wants to speak this language flawlessly and fluently. Everyone wants to learn this language. Why are people crazy about learning it? Why are people passionate about learning it? Why? Why? Don't you think that Hindi is also important for us? Why don't we give the same importance to our mother tongue? Nowadays, many of English medium school are being conducted in our surrounding, and students are learning all the subject using English, except Hindi. So all the subjects are taught in English language, and even the school management also shows that their children and their students are able to communicate in English. Yeah, it's okay, they can communicate, but it doesn't mean that they are perfect in all the subject. I realize and I observe that despite having good knowledge in English, they are not good at all other subjects. An incident happened with me when I went to a school for knowing the fee structure of that school. When I reached there, then I was asked to go to the reception. I went there and I was asked to sit because the ladies were sitting there, and he said to me that, "Sir, how may I help you?" I replied, "Actually, I want to know the fee structure of class 5th because I am willing to get my ward enrolled in your school." She said to me, "Sir, wait for a while. I'm just providing you all the fee structure." And after that, she took out a paper from the drawer and she put the paper in front of me and started making me understand by using English language. Yeah, it was okay because I was able to understand. But after some time, uh, another person came there. Seeing that person, I realized he might be a farmer. He was sitting just beside me and asked her about the fee structure. So he asked her in in Hindi language, in Bhojpuri something, Hindi mix. I can say that's a Bhojpuri language. So the lady started talking to that person in English as well. I was totally surprised and baffled. Why is she using this language? And then I asked her after that person went away from that side. He was not able to understand anything, and I asked her. So I asked her to speak in Hindi. I asked that's why are you speaking in English when he was unable to understand our language. So she replied that, "Sir, my directors and my principal suggested me to speak at least two or three sentences in English, and if that person is not able to understand, then you could speak Hindi as well." Then I realized parents get also happy when they see their children are speaking English. The teachers are also speaking English where their kids study. Then I got to know that people appreciate English language. They admire those people who speak English, and that's why she was speaking English in front of that person. And I also observe that despite having good knowledge in other subjects, if teacher are not able to speak English, so they are not considered the best teacher. And on other hand, even student as well, if students are good at all the subject but they are not able to speak English, so they are considered not the best student, because the best student means what? Nowadays the best student means the students who can speak English flawlessly and fluently. And all the schools and all the even convent schools, all the convent school are putting a lot of effort to make their students speak this language. Yeah. And the and on other hand, if I talk about their study, so it is not as good as it should be. If I talk about mathematics and other subjects, those students study all the subjects, they study SST, they study other subjects, but they are not able to understand everything. But they are able to speak one or two sentences in English. They are able to speak. Sometimes they can speak English, but only speaking English is not good enough to lead you to success. The point must be kept in your mind. If parents are thinking that their kids are speaking English flawlessly and fluently, so they are good at all other subjects, no, it's not like that. And in rural area, and people are also not able to understand whether their kids is speaking correct English or not, but they appreciate those schools. Oh my God! After getting enrolled at his schools, his English is up to the mark. So the main point is, I think that so we should not judge the people by their language, because if you visit the place, you will see a lot of people. If you go to the Tamil Nadu, then people speak Tamil language. If you go to Andhra, people speak uh, Telugu language. So how how to deal with all the language? No, yeah, it's necessary and mandatory for you to learn English. Yeah, of course you should learn. I'm not going to tell you you should not learn this language. But apart from this, you should also learn how to write Hindi as well, because I see many of students who are good at speaking English, who are good at writing in English, but when it's come to writing in Hindi, they make lot of mistake. So after I think that they study in class 10th, but they don't know how to write Hindi. So how I think that's a bad thing it is for the our nation, because our national language is Hindi, and we don't even know that's how to write Hindi. We should learn it. We should speak Hindi. If it's necessary to talk in English, then you should talk. If someone is talking to you in English, then you can talk. But if someone is talking to Hindi and you are showing your knowledge that you are the perfect and genius people on this planet, so that is a wrong thing. That is wrong thing. You should not pretend to be perfect in the society. Nobody is perfect here. Everyone is learner. Everyone is learning something new. So don't think that you are genius. No, no, no. You should you should think that you are learner and you need to learn many more. You need to learn more and more. So this is my video, and in through this video I could not tell you that you should give the respect to all the language. Okay, only English is not a language. Okay, there are a lot of language are there, and you are not able to learn all the language, but if you are able to learn English, then you should learn, you must learn it. Apart from this, you should also learn our native language, and that is Hindi. So because it's our national language as well. And so thank you for watching this video, and if you are new here, please just subscribe my channel so that I can provide you video like this. Thank you.